Hello and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. Wow. That is just an understatement as to the weather this morning. I'm recording this Wednesday just before noon, and I don't know why I'm inside. I need to get outside. Does not feel like the middle of July. This is, and we're not done yet. I mean, we're still going to have well below average temperatures, and this is a lot of this is due to the fact that we have this cool air mass in place, and on top of that, we're going to have clouds and rain. And the only way to really break daytime high records anywhere in the South, basically, during the month of July or in the summer months, is to have clouds and rain with this type of air mass in place. We're going to have that. This is a pattern that looks more like winter than anything else. And I'm going to show you some weather maps and showing you as well how this could all play out with the rainfall. I think most of the rain is going to fall Thursday night into Friday, but there will be some on Thursday. But we're looking at I wish I had the records right in front of me. But I do know that the daytime highs, we could have some of the coolest daytime highs we've ever had for Thursday and Friday for those dates. I think the coolest daytime high temperature ever recorded in Little Rock is somewhere around 70 degrees. I'll have to look that up, and I'll probably put that out on Twitter or Facebook. But I'm going to show you weather maps here from weatherbell.com. Fantastic website. You look at the GFS. This is the morning run. And these are just showing you what are called 2-meter temperature snapshots. So just off the surface temperatures. And this is snapshots at certain hours. So it's not showing you maximum or minimum. This is showing you that at 7 o'clock it's forecasting 77 degrees this evening. And then tonight we'll go out to what's called 12Z, which is at 7 a.m. You see low to mid 60s all throughout the state. Here's something that's very interesting. Notice that this is at 1 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. Notice how there's pockets of cooler air, and that's what I want you to pay attention to, these pockets. One here across the Ozarks, another one here. It's picking up on some clouds and maybe some rainfall. It's hard to believe that at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday, these temperatures are only in the 60s. This is what I'm talking about. And it's still debatable as to where the heaviest rain is going to set up. It's very tough to pinpoint that at this time. And where that does set up, that's where you have the potential for these records for daytime highs. So when you're looking at MENA, and again, this is just a model, this could be wrong, but MENA to, let's see, that's Mount Ida over towards Hot Springs in the 60s, and then Northwest Arkansas in the 60s. Little Rock's in the mid-70s here. That could easily change, but look at this is at 7 o'clock, and we have widespread 60s where we have clouds. You can see that even extending into Kansas and Oklahoma. That's representative of the fact that we have clouds and rain around. What are you doing, Blake? Blake just walks in here. I'll be out there in just a second. But we have clouds and rain around, and then look what happens on Friday. Let's just go to the afternoon because this really shows you what I'm talking about. This is at 1 p.m. on Friday. Do you see this pocket through western, central, eastern, northeastern Arkansas? That's where it's seeing the heaviest rain and the thickest cloud cover, keeping temperatures in the 60s. I'm going to say that again, keeping highs in the 60s during the afternoon on Friday. That would be just amazing. Like I said, these are going to challenge daily record high temperature minimums. I mean, these could be the coolest daytime high temperatures, not only for the day, but possibly top 10 for the entire month. That's something that will have to be watched as we head through this little rain event. And then it's going to start to warm up after that. See, that's 54 hours out. And then this is at 7 p.m. You still see that pocket. It's like an island of cool in a sea of warmth or mildness because it's still cool around that, but it's super cool in this area where it's seeing the rainfall. And then this shows you 6-hour precipitation. What it's showing you is the amount of precipitation that falls over the previous 6 hours. And this is the Thursday. So what this is showing you on Thursday between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m., this is showing you how much rain has fallen, and it's showing, maybe a quarter to a half an inch of rain here in northwest Arkansas. We want to take this out to Friday morning. So between 1 a.m. and 7 a.m. Friday, you see where that model is indicating the heaviest precipitation falling between those hours, and that's across western, central, and portions of eastern Arkansas. And remember that pocket of cool? Well, there's the rainfall right where the model was seeing that pocket of cool. So where this sets up, again, that determines who has the coolest temperatures during the day on Friday. And then this is at 7 o'clock. So this is showing you between 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. on Friday where it thinks the heaviest precipitation is going to be located, or where that precipitation is going to come down. How much rain total? Well, again, this has been changing with every computer model run, but it's showing, and some I'm telling you, don't take this completely literally. It's changing with each model run, but it's indicating here that on the scale you could see an excess of 2 to 3 inches in this corridor and here in southern Arkansas. This is what HPC has. Let me bring this down just a little bit. The Weather Prediction Center. The Weather Prediction Center has a large area of central and southern Arkansas in excess of 3 inches up to 4 inches of rainfall. So with northern Arkansas seeing the least. So we're going to get rain, and whoever gets the heaviest rain is going to have the coolest temperature. So we'll see about these records, because like I've been saying, historic cool weather. We already broke a record low in Fayetteville, and I think more records are going to go down, and we're already having a very wet month that's above average. We're halfway through the month, and I think it's only going to go above, even higher than that with more rainfall coming in. By the way, one programming note, if you get a chance, turn on KARN News Radio on Saturday morning from 6 at around 6 o'clock. I'll be talking going down there and talking with Steve Wildman Wilson and Trey Reed, Call of the Wild. Gonna have some fun with those guys. It's a great show, and they invited me on, and I listen to it on my way into work all the time on Saturday mornings. Now I get to be on the show. They always talk about weather at the beginning of the show, and I want to reach to the radio, and I want to straighten them out because I'm like, no, Wildman, this is what happened. Anyway, great guys, and it's an honor to be on their program. Thank you for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.